The Dubai Open 2025 Round 6 witnesses a strategic English opening Agincourt defense. Neo-Catalan declined as Nandhidhaa faces Royal. Knight f3. On d5. On g3. Knight f6. Bishop g2. On e6. King castled kingside. Bishop e7. This position is typical of English opening Agincourt defense. Neo-Catalan declined. On c4. King castled kingside. On b3. On b6. Bishop b2. Bishop b7. On takes d5. On takes d5. On e3. Knight bd7. Knight c3. Knight c5. On d3. Knight e6. On d4. On c5. Rook c1. Rook c8. Rook e1. On a6. It is novelty move. On takes c5. On takes c5. Rook e2. Queen b6. Knight a4. Threatening knight takes b6. Queen a7 played by Royal. Knight e5. Rook fd8. Rook ec2. On a5. Queen e1. Bishop d6. Knight d3. Knight e4. On f3. Threatening pawn takes e4. Knight f6 played by Royal. Bishop takes f6. On takes f6. Knight f2. On c4. Royal is aiming to play. Bishop b4. Queen e2. On d4. On f4. On takes e3. Knight g4. On takes b3. Rook takes c8. Bishop takes c8 and take decisive advantage. On takes c4 played by Nandhidhaa. Bishop b4. Threatening bishop takes e1. Queen e2 played by Nandhidhaa. On d4. On f4. On takes e3. Knight g4. Bishop takes g2. King takes g2. Queen b7 check. King h3. Rook d2. Royal might go for. Knight takes f4 check. On takes f4. Rook takes e2 and gain a significant edge. Rook takes d2 played by Nandhidhaa. On takes d to stop here and find the strongest move for Nandhidhaa. Rook d1 is the right idea because King g7. On a3. Bishop takes a3. Knight c3. Knight d4. Queen d3. Still Nandhidhaa is losing, shifting to the main variation. On takes d2. Knight takes f6 check is not the best move played by Nandhidhaa. King g7. Knight h5 check. King f8. Threatening pawn promotes to queen at dx(c1). Rook f1 played by Nandhidhaa. Queen d7. Threatening knight takes f4 check. On f5 played by Nandhidhaa. Knight g5 check. King g4. Rook e8. Think carefully what is the best move for Nandhidhaa. Queen d1 is best move here because Knight e4. King h4. Queen d4. Queen g4. Rook d8. On c5 still Nandhidhaa is losing. Let's analyze the main game. Rook e8. Threatening rook takes e2. Queen g2 is not the best move played by Nandhidhaa. Rook e1. Knight b2. Time to think, find the best continuation for royal. Knight e4 is best move here because Rook f4. Bishop c3. Queen takes e4. Rook takes e4. Knight d1. Queen d3. Royal have small advantage. Let's explore the main line. Threatening pawn promotes to queen at d1 check. Knight b2 played by Nandhidhaa. Pawn promotes to queen at d1 check is not the best move played by royal. Knight takes d1. Queen takes d1 check. King takes g5. Time to think, find the best continuation for royal. Queen d2 check is the correct move because Queen takes d2. Bishop takes d2 check. Rook f4. Bishop takes f4 check. Knight takes f4. Rook a1. Royal have small advantage. Let's explore the main line. King takes g5. Rook takes f1 is an inaccurate played by royal. Queen a8 check. King e7. Pawn f6 check. King d6. Think carefully what is the best move for Nandhidhaa. Knight f4 is the correct move because King e5. Queen e8 check. King d4. Queen takes f7. Queen c2. On a3 still Nandhidhaa is losing. Let's explore the main line. King d6. Queen f8 check is an inaccurate played by Nandhidhaa. King e5. Queen e8 check. King d4. Royal wants to play Rook f5 check. King h6. Queen takes h5 check and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen takes f7 played by Nandhidhaa. Bishop d2 check. King h4. Queen f3. Queen a7 check. King d3. Queen d7 check. King c3. Queen takes h7. Think carefully what is the best move for royal. Rook f2 is a strong choice since on h3. Queen e3. Queen g7. Queen d4 check. Knight f4. Bishop takes f4. Royal have small advantage. Shifting to the main game. Royal considers playing Rook f2. Pawn h3. Queen e4 check. Queen g4. Queen e5. Knight f4. Bishop takes f4. Pawn takes f4. Rook takes f4 and establish a winning position. Queen takes h7 played by Nandhidhaa. Rook e1 is not the best move played by royal. Queen g7. Rook e4 check. Pawn g4. Think carefully what is the best move for royal. Queen f2 check is best move here because King h3. Queen f1 check. King h4. Queen f2 check. King h3. Queen f1 check, royal have small advantage. Let's analyze the main game. On g4. Rook e5, slightly worse move played by royal. Knight g3, take a moment to spot the best move for royal. Queen g2 is logical continuation as. On g5. Queen takes h2 check. King g4. Bishop e1. On f7. Queen takes g3 check, royal have small advantage. Let's go to the main variation. Knight g3. Nandhidhaa might go for. On f7. Bishop f4. Knight f5. Queen f2 check. King h5. Queen takes h2 check. King g6. Queen h3. Pawn promotes to queen at f8 and sees the initiative. Bishop e1 turns the tide in the opponent's favor. Played by royal. On g5. Bishop takes g3 check. Pawn takes g3. Rook e4 check, a masterful performance by royal.